Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mrs. April Walters?
Here.
Mrs. Barbara Sibley?
Here.
Mr. William Nepper is absent.
He is in the hospital. So I'm not sure. Hopefully he'll be back for the next presentation.
Ms. Nancy Mulvaney?
Here.
Mr. Kenneth Jacoby?
Present.
Mr. Thomas Connors is absent. Ms. Benita Barbush is absent. Mr. Tyree Harris?
Here.
Mr. Ryan Bidner? Here. I am here. Attorney Christopher Slusser? Here. We do not have a superintendent tonight and no student representative.
Okay, an executive session was held on Wednesday, November 5th from 6:40 p.m. to 6:45 p.m. to discuss legal matters. You doing that?
Yep. Grace Portell, who would be with us here tonight, she was the senior of the month for the month of October. Grace Portell, daughter of Christy Minor Weatherly and Leonard Portell, has been named the senior of the month for October at Weatherly High School. Grace serves as president of the class of 2026, president of the Interact Club, vice president of FBLA, and captain of the girls varsity soccer team. Additionally, Grace is a member of the Weatherly Area High School chapter of the National Honor Society, Yearbook Club, Science Olympiad, and SGA. She is also part of the senior support team for the Junior Leadership Program and will serve as chair of the NHS Blood Drive in February. In the community, Grace volunteers her time with the spring and fall Weatherly Hill Climb events, the annual Weatherly Festival, the Tweedle Park Cleanup and Halloween Parade, and the Interact Annual Scrabble Tournament. Grace is employed by Harmony Beverage in Blakesley. Sponsor of the month for October are the Citizens Fire Company No. 1 and Philip J. Jeffries Funeral Home and Cremation Service, both of Weatherly. Grace Portell. We have two of our students of the month from middle school here with us tonight. Mr. Anthony DeSpiro, middle school principal, has announced the names of the students who were nominated and selected as Weatherly Middle School Students of the Month for September. The award is based on academic achievement, attendance, extracurricular involvement, and service to the school and community. Ava Keating is the 6th grade student of the month. Ava is the daughter of Linda and Ian Keating of Weatherly. Ava is a member of the middle school chorus and enjoys helping her neighbors and babysitting. Ava Keating. Gia Jones is the 7th grade student of the month. Gia is the granddaughter of Holly Jones Whitehaven. Gia enjoys spending time with her friends, helping out at church events, shopping, and getting her nails done. Gia is a softball player and will be playing for the junior high team this year. Gia Jones. And our 8th grade student of the month, Miss Dinah Janet. Dinah is the daughter of Anna and Boguslav Janik of Weatherly. Dinah is the science club. Dinah is in science club, a member of our Science Olympiad team in band and chorus, a member of the National Junior Honor Society, Reading Olympics, and Math Counts Club. Dinah is also an altar server at her church. Dinah Janik.
Polls with the doodles. 20. Or they're probably 24, I think that, because they go 20 out before in the ground as a whole. I mean, they can just cancel the order and run already, or I can get it and bring them somewhere. Yeah. And I'll get it and I'll let you know.
64. How's the little one?
He's good.
Okay, public comments on board agenda items only, we have none. Personnel recommendations, approved with one motion, board discretion. Number 4, approve the resignation of Leanne Hazick retroactively effective October 16th, 2025.
And motion 4 through 8.
Any discussion?
Do we have replacement for her, or is it something that we can get along
It's
with?
being it's advertised, we're collecting applications.
Are we using that temp agency?
Yes.
Thank you.
Mr. Jacoby?
Yes.
Mr. Binder?
Yes.
Ms. Mulvaney?
Yes.
Mrs. Walters?
Yes.
Mr. Harris?
Yes.
Mrs. Sippel?
Yes.
Motion's passed.
Okay.
Superintendent's report, item number 9, approve the following use of facilities. High school girls softball, use of middle school and high school gymnasium, Sundays, Mondays, and Wednesdays beginning November 16th to March 1st, 2026, from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. for conditioning.
Motion.
Second.
Any questions?
Does it have to be on this one, or can it be in use of facilities in general?
What do you mean? I don't understand the question.
Well, I know this is being talked about now, but I have a question in general about use of the facilities.
Okay.
Or does it have to be on just this?
In order for a facility to be used, it has to be ordered.
No, I think he wants to ask a question in general.
Oh, no, you can ask.
Okay. Any update on the adult league on Sunday? Did they get the insurance so they can use it?
No, they have not provided any insurance information to us.
And is there anything else that is coming down the pipe where it might be that we have to check into it as far as anybody else that's going to be using the facilities? They have to get all the paperwork to you by a certain time?
Yeah, it goes to, Judy collects all that paperwork and then it gets reviewed through
Okay.
the approval chain, but I'm on there as well, yeah.
Right, thank you.
Any more questions? Mr. Binder?
Yes.
Ms. Mulvaney?
Yes.
Mrs. Walters?
Yes.
Mr. Harris?
Yes.
Mrs. Sippler?
Yes.
Mr. Jacoby?
Yes.
Motion passes. Item number 10, approve the second reading of the following policies: 102, 105, 122, 122.1, 123, 209.2, 904.2, and 918.
Second.
Any questions? Mr. Binder?
Yes.
Mr. Jacoby?
Yes.
Mrs. Sippler?
Yes.
Mr. Harris?
Yes.
Ms. Mulvaney?
Yes.
Mrs. Walters?
Yes.
Motion passed. Financial report, item number 11, approve the Lifeline Technologies proposal to upgrade the lockdown system at a cost of $7,352.72 to be paid for by reimbursements from recycled computer equipment. Do I have a motion? Any questions? Mr. Harris?
Yes.
Mrs. Walters?
Yes.
Mr. Binder?
Yes.
Mr. Jacoby?
Yes.
Ms. Mulvaney?
Yes.
Mrs. Sippler?
Yes.
Motion passes. Item number 12, approve the payment of invoice 982-72251, the amount of $60,212.38, and invoice 983-16701, in the amount of $37,413.38 to WTI for completion of the roofing project from the committed fund balance.
Motion.
Second.
Question. I don't know, ask how much is left in the fund?
Mhm.
Okay, well, what's left in the fund? And
I have to get the exact number on that, but I believe it's, I want to say it's 201,000, I think. But
and
that's-
does it have to be used for something
Yes.
particular?
Yeah, so we used some of it for this roofing project, we used it for the camera upgrade, and then we did have to pay that penalty out of that fund as well, this past fiscal year.
Thank you.
But I can get you the exact amount. I'll send
That's
it out
it.
to the board.
We had some good rain. Roof hold.
It helped.
Mrs. Sibley?
Yes.
Mr. Harris?
Yes.
Mrs. Walters?
Yes.
Mr. Binder?
Yes.
Ms. Mulvaney?
Yes.
Mr. Jacoby?
Yes.
Motion passes. Item number 13, approve proposal 211-231-6691 for $35,160 to replace teacher MacBooks to be paid for with SRSA grant funding.
Motion.
Second.
Any questions?
Fully covered by the grant funding?
Yes. Mr. Jacoby?
Yes.
Mr. Binder?
Yes.
Ms. Mulvaney?
Yes.
Mrs. Walters?
Yes.
Mr. Harris?
Yes.
Mrs. Sipler?
Yes.
Motion passes. Item number 14, approve the BFF agreement for E-rate consulting services at $1,900 per year to assist with the procurement of E-rate reimbursements of $127,795.
Motion?
Second.
What is this?
This would be for technology infrastructure upgrades. So it's a program of funding, through,
So it's $1,900 a year to help us get that?
yes,
Oh, that's okay.
yes. They do all the bidding and procurement process for the funding. Any other questions? Mr. Harris?
Yes.
Mr. Binder?
Yes.
Ms. Mulvaney?
Yes.
Mrs. Sipler?
Yes.
Mrs. Walters?
Yes.
Mr. Jacoby?
Yes.
Motion passes. Item number 15, approve the minutes from October 1, 2025 caucus meeting, October 8, 2025 regular meeting, and October 15th, 2025 special meeting.
Motion for 15, 16, and 17.
Any questions? Mrs. Sipler?
Yes.
Mr. Jacoby?
Yes.
Mr. Binder?
Yes.
Ms. Mulvaney?
Yes.
Mrs. Walters?
Yes.
Mrs. Harris? Or Mr. Harris, sorry. Apologize. Going too quick.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Okay, reports from board committees, personnel and policy. Ms. Mulvaney?
No, I have nothing.
Okay. I just want to add that, so Dan's last day was Monday, and Dr. Krug, who is here with us tonight, will be starting on December 15th.
Nice.
So we are anxious to get that started. Yeah, athletic committee, Mr. Binder?
Fall sports have wrapped up, we're kicking off winter sports. Obviously last week we had the, cross-country team in to celebrate their successful season, and, looking forward to a good winter sports season.
Okay. Transportation and property, other than the new roof holding up well, did they start the work on the chiller yet over in the high school, or are we still waiting on the parts?
All the lines are set down. They were here yesterday. They put the new sensor in for the Freon. The chillers, everything's still on target. The new chiller should be on site the first week of December, and then they'll have the crane and everything here to be set in place for the week of Christmas, weather permitting, the Christmas break, Christmas and New Year break. When nobody's here, they're gonna lift the old one off, put the new one on. And then tomorrow, we should be energizing the power from the garage to the soccer stand, and that should be all completed tomorrow, so.
Wonderful, thank
wow,
you.
we're getting done.
Great job. We do have a transportation issue that we need to discuss in executive, but other than that, that's all I have. Curriculum and technology, budget,
Yeah, for fiscal year 24-25, our audited financials are about 95% complete. The majority of our financial reporting to the state and the AFR is complete, and everything should be finalized by the end of next week. The estimated district shortfall at this point is $381,665 for fiscal year ending June 30th, 2025. Revenues were $17,247,548, and expenditures were $17,629,213. That resulted in a $381,000 reduction in fund balance.
Question. Going forward, do we have any idea when the budget's gonna be released?
no.
No? So can we come up with something, cause we know stuff is gonna pop up, everyone's gonna need this. my suggestion is people need to start fundraising. And we'll just use any, we'll use sports as a thing. If they come up, if they need new uniforms or something like that, they come up with 2,500. If they fundraise, then I think the school should match it. Because right now we're operating, you know, blindly. And just to toss our money to different, you know, groups, some of the groups, what they're asking for is a lot of money. And I don't know if we can handle that without putting us in more in the red. So all I'm asking is, yes, you can have it, but let's fundraise, let's get them to fundraise so that we can possibly match it. Are we allowed to do that? I'm just, I mean, as far as like,
Fundraise to pay for their uniforms. A lot of them do, but that goes to the booster club, I believe they fundraise for the
but
booster
you
club.
know, the 18,000 that
Well, for the band uniform.
yeah, so I mean, but we can't just single them out. I'm just saying, is there any way that as a collective group, we can say, okay, guys, things are tight right now until we see otherwise. We don't mind helping out, but let's get some, you know, energy from certain groups that need stuff.
I would think that would have to be a policy, right? Or you're saying that that's what they already do?
Well,
for the
I
booster
think,
club?
well, that's what, and that's the purpose of the booster clubs, right? But I think what Ty is suggesting is,
Over and above that.
ultimately, the board makes decisions with regard to what your expenditures are.
Right.
So it's a board decision, whether you want to contribute X, Y, or Z.
And would that have to be like a policy that we put in place that, or?
You've just typically done that on a case-by-case basis. Just, right?
Yeah,
We have to do.
and I think it would have to be communicated upfront to the athletic department because they're used to a customary 5-year replacement cycle, and if they need to start planning ahead to contribute to that replacement of uniforms, then they will need to know in advance. I think.
And I understand that, but the number that April gave us as far as with the bid, that's a whole lot of money. That's a whole lot of money regardless of who it is, and you wanna be fair to everyone. You just can't say, well, you guys have this big bill, so it's just on you. I would just like to make it fair across the board for everyone. We don't mind giving, but, you know, work with us a little bit.
What's Hazelton do? Does it come out of their budget? Nancy was telling me there was an article in the Standard Speaker, I believe, on Sunday that, the band students in Hazelton have to pay fully for their uniforms.
I don't know that you honestly.
Yeah, I'm still looking for the article, I still have it in the house, but, as soon as I can dig it out, I'll bring it in.
And the last thing, now, what kind of uniforms do they have? Can't we come up with something, maybe alternative? And this, I'm not
Are you
sure about.
The band, you mean?
Yeah, well, to defer some of that cost, instead of the full uniforms that they possibly can be buying, can't we go with something different, like 2 pair of khakis, 2 polo shirts, no, black, khaki, orange shirt, black shirt, for the warmer months, get them a
It's
tracksuit.
primarily for marching band, I do know it's, at least in the past, it was one, top and bottom, there wasn't any kind of seasonal shift on it, mostly parades or in the fall.
I'm just trying to knock.
Yeah,
down some
no,
costs.
it's good question, I'm just trying to answer some of your questions as I know when I was in band.
And I know it's been many, many years since those uniforms were purchased.
Yeah, they're not a
I'd like to give them
5-year cycle.
something,
Yeah,
just that money.
And the biggest thing, I think the biggest reason for new uniforms is we've got such a large group coming up, which is exciting, but how do we manage that?
Yeah.
Good questions. I'll touch base, I'll talk to Mr. Griffin here.
Yeah, and there's still, like the band parents, don't they have their own, there was always their own organization for that, just like the senior parents or.
There's been very limited, I do know there's been very limited involvement in the past few years. The high school band specifically has been very small, especially since we changed schedules
Schedules and stuff,
several years ago. A lot of kids have opted out of it in high school and, yeah,
But
we've
they-
got some larger classes coming
you know, if we kind of reach out to the parents, well, you guys don't do this for basketball, you don't do this for soccer, I'm just trying to eliminate that, because, you know, if we do for one, then, you know, I'm just trying to defer some of the
Raising
costs.
great points, I think it's, yeah, I wouldn't manage that moving forward.
Agreed.
Maybe he can come and talk to us and see if the options are switching something over. We welcome them to come and talk to us.
Yeah, Ed, do you think you can set that up for next month?
Mhm.
Like, if you could come in?
Sure.
But to your point, it'd be good to have an update. If you do, have the individual, athletics, for example, I know soccer's at the end of its 5 year, so the sooner we can know, the better.
When's that group supposed to get larger?
Once the big class coming up through, is it next year?
They're seventh
Next year?
grade, they're seventh grade, that
It's
is.
seventh grade right now, so.
So 2 years.
Yeah, and that's, I
And
think that's the
when they
lead
hit high
time.
school, Yeah.
Yeah, that's the lead time on.
So just speaking candidly here, I know, even if we were to implement something, it's not gonna help right now.
Correct.
Cause they're gonna need time to prep and get everything situated.
Yeah.
So I think in that aspect, it's a good idea for the future, but I don't know that it's feasible for the next 2 years.
Yeah, to make something happen tomorrow so we can order, that's the challenge at this point. But,
Unless we made something like, you know, starting January first, since we're getting, like, started, well, I think we probably have to do it for a fiscal year, like, starting next school year, this is
yeah.
what we
we'll see
wanna,
moving forward.
yeah, moving forward. Do you have
I can do some research.
anything on that?
Yeah.
I'm just thinking fiscally
Yeah, I mean,
Wise, like-
it's difficult, especially
in the middle of the year.
in the middle of the year, and understanding the constraints on the time frame of band uniforms and the lead time, it's difficult. But there are a lot of, and to agree with Tyler, there are a lot of great fundraisers out there that can raise a lot of money pretty
Sure.
quickly, to help out, so I'm not opposed to that, and we can certainly put some ideas down and come up with the best plan forward.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sounds good. Okay, when are we gonna start budget meetings for,
We anticipated December, so that's obviously when the board reorganizes.
so like the second meeting in December maybe?
Yeah.
Okay, representative reports, CCTI, I don't have anything from Mr. Connors, and, okay. CLIU 21,
This is it. There will be a meeting on November 17th, probably going to Zoom
okay,
instead of going and attending that.
okay. PSBA, Ms. Mulaney,
I have nothing to report.
GCC? Okay, public comments?
I would just like to speak real quick, if that's okay. This is my last meeting. I appreciate everyone's support throughout my time on the board. I wish you nothing but continued success in the future. I do think that you guys are gelling well as a team. Obviously, not every team's gonna agree on everything, but we do work through it, and I think that we're going in the right direction. So I wish you guys continued success and nothing but the best. Thank you.
Do not let you
Yeah.
go.
Thank you, Ken.
We may have an opening. Oh, actually,
We'll
we'll definitely have an
We'll have
opening.
one opening for sure.
Speaking of that, I know I'm okay. How are we going to address that? Is there a certain procedure that we have to abide by, or we're going to wait and, cause I don't know how long it takes for the results to come in to see how many seats are open?
We don't know the seat's open.
Well, no, but if certain person doesn't sworn in, then that's an extra sheet, if I'm correct, right?
Correct, yes.
So-
I believe within the next week or so, the results should be certified. Once they're certified, we'll know, which seat he has chosen, the 2-year or the 4-year.
Mhm.
So at that point, we can definitely say, you know, to the public, you know, if there's anybody interested, we can look at the write-in votes and maybe go by write-in votes. We need to discuss that as a group. There is no specific policy though, as far as what you have to do or what has to be done. I mean, the board can appoint whomever
But
they
there
want.
has to be an agreement.
Well, yeah, I mean,
That's
it's a
a
vote.
majority.
Yeah,
The majority.
a majority.
It's not unanimous, it's a majority vote.
And that can wait till basically the December meeting, right?
Yeah, I mean, ideally, I would like to have somebody in place that everybody can get sworn in at that December meeting at the because you guys will have to be re-sworn in and everything at that meeting. So I'd rather just do it all together and everybody be on the same page starting from that first meeting in December.
That's the first meeting in December.
Yep.
Okay.
So when will we decide which way we're gonna go? Are we gonna have a special meeting for
We'll
that?
probably have to, yeah.
Okay. That's it for me.
You sure? Yep, that's it.
Yeah.
Review of board meeting dates and calendar of events. Board of Education regular meeting currently being held. CLIU board meeting Monday, November 17th at 6:30 p.m. CCTI Joint Operating Committee meeting Thursday, November 20th at 6 p.m. Board of Education reorganization meeting Wednesday, December 3rd at 6 p.m. Board of Education caucus meeting immediately following the reorganization meeting on December 3rd. Board of Education regular meeting Wednesday, December 10th at 6 p.m. Do we want to add a budget meeting at 5 p.m.? Or do you not? You probably won't need an hour at this point.
Yeah, I mean, we could do 5.
All right, so then we'll do a budget meeting on Wednesday, December 10th at 5 p.m. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
We do need to have an exec to discuss